Hi everyone. Making sure I have the mic on. The right setting. I'm late. I'm late because I had to restart something and not restart something, but freshen things up. So that's what I had to do. That's okay, Kenny. Oh, they just got home. Wow. That was a fast trip, it seems. I'm glad they're back, though. Hopefully they had a excellent time. Hi, Shani. Hi, Josephine. I'm doing good. 9 days. Wow, that went fast. I'm doing good, Josephine. How are you? Sorry I'm late, everyone. I'm not at the end of my book, but I have a rant, Jenny. I got to 86. I got to 86. This is the page I'm going to color for my hair. She's having pink hair. Hi, Ronnie. Yeah, I was gonna start and then OBS wouldn't start or Streamlabs wouldn't start. I need to go to just OBS, but every time I think about it, it's when I'm supposed to stream, so. I think I'm in autofocus. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I had to reset it. On right now. No. Yes, I know. Okay. Hi, Sue. Okay. Well, let's get on down. Let's get on down. No time for... Oh, the fact that hopefully nobody's here that's gonna read Wind and Truth or the Stormlight. If you have right now, please plug your ears or push pause if you are reading it. One, two, three. How in the heck are they gonna say that he lost half his leg and then just go on like nothing is, nothing just happened? Hi, Ivy. How are you? Oh, happy birthday! Oh, what are you cooking for his birthday? Hi, Lori. I feel like I'm yelling. Sorry. I'm excited. Or I'm not excited. I'm passionate about a part of the book I'm at. Yeah, Sue. Like, I hope Alex doesn't come in here. Right? I was like, how are you just gonna go on with the moment? Like, that just didn't happen. I was like, what? Oh, nice, Ronnie. I just can't believe that part. I was just like, what in the world? What in the world? Okay, starting up here. No, we're not. Not with that there. Yes. Hi, Kelly. Okay. Yes. Relax and just. That sounds amazing. This is Deco Peach. Relax and kick back, Kelly. This is some hair, let me tell you. My pencil's tiny. My pencil is tiny. It just. Where is. I had to take a nap after that. I had to take a nap. I had to stop. I'm going to finish the chapter. Even though I don't understand what's going on in my book, Ronnie, I am. I hope you are. Can't forget to watch the game tomorrow. I was like, first I was like, what is Tanya talking about? Fair enough. That's how it works. Those two losing teams that just lost the last week have to play a game. Are you watching the auction? Oh, that's right. Well, that's nice, Josephine. What book is it? Or is it a PDF, a book? Anything interesting? What the heck? I wonder what happened. Wonder why it did that. Anything interesting though? Is that the one for the artist you were talking about? No. Just based on this. And it probably will be boring for a minute. Oh, nice. Oh. Well, that'll be neat to just go look. You know, like you said, even if you over your price range. I like to go look too. Oh yeah, she does. She does. I like her coloring. I do. That's always fun. They use a lot of pencils. This is more simple page. The butterfly is the most, I mean, the hair isn't easy, but easy enough, if that makes sense. So it's everyone's plans for the weekend. My brother's birthday was on the 16th. So we're gonna have like a little burger. He's gonna go to a comedian show. In the evening, because we were gonna have dinner in but barbecue chicken or something. He got given free tickets, so he's like, I have to go on Sunday evening. I'm like, oh. I told my dad, well, let's just have burgers in the afternoon, like a, a lunch. Mm, nice, Ivy. I would like some cornbread, and if you could make some macaroni and cheese, please. I need to make some cheese. Thank you, Sue. I think they're probably want to get rested, Kenny. Oh yes, butter and honey. Mm-mm. I like it. I like to put it in my chili too. If I want it to be like a savory dish. Savory dish? Savory cornbread? Some butter and put it in the chili. Yummy. Yes. Yummy. No extra food needed. That's funny. I'll just take it like that. Thanks. Gosh, I'm wanting to remember her name. I have it saved. The recipe for the macaroni and cheese. Like Southern Girls Guide to Cooking, something like that. She has a website and has all her recipes on there. I've followed her for quite a while. That was a good rest. This side was easier to color than that side. It's awkward. I think because my pencil is so... My pencil is so short. I need to get a new one. How's everyone doing on their prompts? Hopefully good. I think I just have Teapot. Teapot and Mill Artist left, which that's one book. So I'm trying to get this one started so then I can start that one. I'll start that one by myself. Oh, nice. Yeah. The bingo. That's okay. The bingos are fun. I'm finished with my bingo. I just have to take a picture and post it. I buddied it. I combined it with tropical. Well, actually not the tropical one. Yeah. Combined it with the fish one. I just took what Shani said, purple leaves. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. I can do that. Hi, Marcy. How are you? How's Mama? Thank you for dropping in to say a quick hi. I appreciate that. Three going. Good, good, good. That is really good. This is the blush pink. I was gonna use my light fast, but then I was like, yeah, I don't have the colors I wanted for at least the hair, so I'll just have to get the light fast out later. Hi, Alex. How you doing, hun? Okay, Marcy, thank you. Hi, Noel. Welcome in. How are you? Mona. Okay. Get all snuggly, ready for bed. I didn't want to take a nap, but I was kind of frustrated with my book, so like I was gonna listen to for a couple of songs. I was asleep for a couple of songs. I can tell the difference yet. These are lighter pinks, and I don't want to. I don't want to go on too thick. I think Marcy will be back to go. My sister's up. When I said I had Parvo, he's getting better. He's almost done with his stuff. He's eating and wanting to go outside and do what doggies do. But she doesn't want him to be too rambunctious yet, you know. Yep, dinner time. Dinner time. Hi, Groon. Call you Dee Dee. I just saw a video that you uploaded. I'm sure you've been around. I've seen you in other streams. Pretty sure I've seen you here. Maybe not, but if not, welcome. New girl. That's funny. You new girl. Welcome back, Ivy. How have you been? Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that. Sometimes, you know, you don't see everything. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, watch that. Trying to get the first layer of each color on here. I'm glad. I'm glad you can still do all that. I know it takes a lot out of you. A person. Well, my aunt, after her stroke, we could not. We could talk a little. And she couldn't walk. She was trying to recover, but make it. Get another stroke or 2 more strokes. Aww. Yes. Retired when you're going throughout all that too. I mean, it's hard to give up a your life. But living how you make a living. But I think too, good. Just, especially if you've been a person that's worked for all your life. Get that time to relax. Probably different for everybody. My grandpa retired, but then he went back to work again. Definitely. Yeah, I can understand that. One is pink. Oh yeah, well he was you know, of the World War II era, you know. He was in the fort cuz he did surveying in the army. Just a second. Sorry. Hubby he's going out on his own. Well, somebody's in Like, good. Go be with your friends. Good for you. Other things? Oh, my grandpa. Yeah, he was a surveyor. Then when he came, and started having kids and everything, he worked for the Forest Service and he worked for them for a long, 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 long time. And then he retired and then he started working at the ball field. And then he stopped retired from there because he worked for that for a long time. And then he started working for the I don't know what it would be, what you would call it, but he like went and he took care of the cemetery, like mowing, weed eating, keeping up the garbage, making sure everything was done. Things were, dug if they needed to be dug. So he worked at that for quite a while. And then from there, and then he went and worked at the casino. There he lived in California. So there was a little casino up there, so he went and worked for that for quite a while. Then they retired from that, and then after that, he just kind of happens when you retire. Some people just kind of go downhill, but he was very, very determined. Yeah, groundskeeper, or I don't know if it's like sanitation. Yeah, he kept busy. He kept busy. He was a very determined person. I think he worked until way into his 70s. He might have been not working for 10 years, but I think it was only like 10 years, 12 years before then he passed. But yeah, he they definitely made them different back then. Definitely. You. Yep, always busy. Yep. Because he would do stuff around the house too. He would, you know, build chairs. Do the yard. Very cute. You think you get a good angle at something and no, you need to go the other way. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really know my great grandparents very much. I mean, I know my one great grandpa was a preacher there in Missouri. And then I knew um another great grandpa. He died pretty early when my grandpa was young. So I know he had a farm of some type. He died doing farm work, something like that. That's the story. Of course, he was pretty old when he married my great grandma, my grandpa's mom. He was pretty old. Yeah. I mean, that's how things were done back then. I always think like, man, but I mean, he was having, she had a baby the age I had a baby, but she just was married. You know, that's what they did. He went to buy horses and came back with a wife too. So, you know, how it went. Back in the 1900s. I crack up when kids say that. All the way back in the 1900s. Like, what do you mean? I was born in the 1900s. It wasn't very long ago. Yes, I'm older, but yeah. Back in the old days, I mean, to me, is like, you know, right, makes us ancient. We have the old person's voice. Yep. Like, the 1900s wasn't that long ago. When I say the olden days, I mean, like, you know, like the Victorian era or something. I don't know. And that could be like the very early 1900s. When they're talking about the 80s or the 90s, and they're talking about and back in the 1900s, I'm like, yes, I am old. uh, that's so funny, Ronnie. I know one of my grandmas did. One of my grandparents, I'm sure a couple of my grandparents. My grandpa was born in 1923, and his mom was like born 1900 something. Like I said, she was young, had a kid. Right? No car was a Ford. That'll be cool. How old do you think I am? My grandma, my great grandma was the Indian native, but you know what I'm saying, how they used to say Indian back in the day. But my grandma was the native, Ronnie. Mm-hmm. That's where he went to Arizona to buy horses back with them. Oh, nice! I know you said you really wanted to get some of that. Yep, I'm almost all gray. Starting to let it grow through. Not completely, but I need to go get it done. Just have her pull something in. Me. Me. Yes. Horse reins. Oh, goodness. All right. Horse games. Guess I am not knowing what that is. But that's pretty nice resale. Yes, yes, ma'am. Okay, after I sneeze my head off, now it's hot pink. Okay. I was like, oh, is that like you meant rains? I know what rains are. I know what syrup, like the ones for what are they called? My mom would know. Um, furs. Furs are, and that's for your boots. But for horses, if you told me, saddle, obviously. Hmm. Well, Grin and Ronnie know. Huh? Ellie, I think knows. Her. Last night I was dreaming I was going to school to be what I already am. I'm like, why am I in school? I've already been doing this for years. My sister was going to school to be a lawyer, which that's what she wanted to do when she was younger, but then she went for psychology. But I was like, I already do this. I already know how to do this. Penny, I was like, no, I don't want to. Yes, weird dreams. And I was like, in my head though, I thought she already knows how to do this. My sister, which she's never gone to law school. But in my dream, I thought she should already know. I was like, oh, well, yeah, because she's supposed to be a lawyer. She should be in this school, but I'm not supposed to be in this school. I already know all this stuff. Don't send me back. Yeah. So crazy, right? You can't wake up. No, your dream is just your dream. Gotta wait till it's over. Then I have no idea what I dreamt. But alarm was going off to watch Shani. The place says I have to use the eraser. Are you gonna start this way? Do you have anywhere you guys are gonna go since you didn't get to go to Japan? You guys gonna go anywhere else? And for some people, gas jokes. That's why I can't go anywhere. I wanted to go see Renee. At least she has to go, you know, but maybe next year. Yeah. Understandable. I feel the same. I gotta send you. I send Shani on your fragile box you sent. Oh, okay. Chill. Gotcha. Let me send you this picture. Oh, wait. Picture of the fragile box you sent. She hasn't opened it yet because she hasn't been there yet. She's like, you should see the box. And she even put Fragile in there. And yeah, she was like, I'll send you a picture. I'm like, yes, I can send it to her. Maybe she can complain or something. I was like, because she went out and bought a box for that. So it will be, you know. He's like, oh, the package that you sent, and you said it was going to be care of, care of Kalia. Like, it's been here. Because I told her mine said Friday. Like, oh yeah, it's been here. I just didn't even. She's been so busy with the dog. It's like I just didn't even have the brain to think because it, Well, she's like, I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be from me. I said no. It came from my friend. She's like yeah, I see that now. Like, but she should be here tomorrow. I want to be on FaceTime with her. Trying to explain what a junk journal is. Yeah, I think it should be fine. I just wanted you to see your fragile sticker. They don't, I guess, don't understand what that means. Or something. I'm like, wow. Okay. Shady people. It should be okay. Here is the process. The process. And in the parts. Is that the part that connects to the bit or something? The bit that goes in the mouth and then it goes around to uh their reins, or I'm trying to think of what I've seen that before, but I'm trying to see where I've seen it first. was a little warmer today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like dark, and which was nice for the other prior 2 days that were really hot. But definitely a different summer, but I'm not mind at all. Yeah. Nice. Almost. Oh no. Goodness. This first round. Like, wait a minute. I stopped a book for you. Something. I feel like you can't see the brightness of this. It's pink. Where's Tanya to enjoy it? Yeah, I hope I can make. I don't think so. I think she decided not to. I think everything's, you know, sometimes our lives don't line up with what we want to do. Sometimes it doesn't line up with what Okay. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, and I'll keep on building and building to get the idea. Yeah. I'll have to get her speed back. That's what I'm saying. You have to do things that are, you know. Life sometimes doesn't want you to do what you need to do. You have to wait. Look at trying to get on the things. I need to get a keep bumping you guys. I need to get a glue. I need some glue. Because my pencil thingies, like some of these, they keep coming off. I need to glue them. Let me think. Josephine, I don't know. Maybe green, tealish, something like that, maybe. And the stars, I don't know. Yep. This is good. I'm gonna do the skin really quick. This is burnt ochre, 10% of Illumi. Illumi. Don't have much for a white, but a highlight. I was thinking that too. At first I thought maybe a green, but still would. I think so. Prismas have okay. There. Don't want that tangle. Yes. Did you wanna go so hard? Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Have a fabulous walk. We feel good. I'll see you next time. That's a big neck. That's a big neck. This is burnt sienna 50%. That on here is a yeah, nice. I'm pretty good. Especially I'm not, I'm not pushing it anyway. It did, because it said Friday. And then she said it had been there for a couple of days. I was like, oh. I was like, well, that's nice. Because you sent it Monday, and she, I can't tell you what day, but it was before today. It told me on the tracking today, before 9 p.m. I was like, okay. I feel like you have to do really lightly, no matter what pencil you use, Sue. I'm no teacher. And sometimes I start light, and sometimes I start dark. It just depends on the, depends on the age sometimes. I don't know. But sometimes I'll start with this. I'll do all my shadows. Then I'll do the next step shadow and the next step. Then I'll do my skin color. But you don't have to worry about that so much. You just do what you feel. You are too scared to do the shadow first, then yeah, start with the skin, the tone that you're going to use. get that a base, and then go in with your shadowing. Like I said, I'm a teacher. Give me a suggestion. Just do, no matter what, like I said, no matter what set you use, go really light at first. I never go really hard until it's my buff titanium. Then I buff it in. Like I have to, you have to push a little hard. But I'm not talking hard. I'm just saying like good pressure. Yeah. That's why you need to still be light with your skin tone. That first layer, still be really, really light with it. Then when you build, it won't muddy as much. I feel. I need to do another face with the pastels. I haven't done that for quite a while. Oh yeah, that's a pretty combo. I agree, Sue. I agree. This is the Burnt Ochre 50. And I didn't see you say that, but I liked your combo that you did today. It was really pretty. I like the color of her lips. I didn't see what color you used, but I liked that. I am not any kind of confident. Do my best. It's not that I don't have confidence. I feel okay doing it. I feel okay. Yes. That's where I took all my inspiration from me. If I need to brush up on something, relearn something, I will go watch that. That's how I learned skills. watching and watching, watching. And then watching and watching. You did really good pastel and pastel skin too. That's why I learned how to do it as well. Yep. Those of course I always enjoy your always in the colors you picked for the flowers are really pretty. I think they went very well with your dress color. Some areas we want to purple just a little bit. All just right, right? Mm-hmm. You know, Hi, Bee. How are you? Do, 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 do. This is the deco that are out there. I don't have any cheeks, but not sure why, but I didn't color her nose. Well, let's color. Nice, Bee. Good. That is awesome. I'm not pressing more. is this? This. Hi, Mandy. How are you doing this evening? That is awesome. Hey, you still got it. You still got it. No? Doing good. Are with it. Oh, goodness. You think it's because of the fire? Or fire smoke? People can get. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. Yeah, I bet. I bet that happens. People can't handle it. So sorry to hear that. Thank you so much, Ronnie. Some buff. Time for me to go. I said, let me do the skin real quick. Well, the butterfly will be teal. Um, 8. It wasn't gonna be a long stream tonight. Probably, I don't know about next week, but the last, am I on, what? Maybe the 31st, I'll make sure I get everything done. Take care, Mandy. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Oops. I'm headed off and I was trying to get a little bit buffed in for you. So that's what's gonna happen. I will still work on her neck. Might tweak things here or two. I'm not sure what color her lips are gonna be. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna do another round on her hair. Finish her neck, tweak a couple of hair darkness here and there, and then work on the butterfly. think that's gonna be fun. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's gonna be, I think you're right. Cool colors. I always love pink hair. Always love doing pink. Pink hair and Tillish green hair. Love doing those. Fun. I don't think I have any other. Do I have somebody else in here with? No, she's got brown hair. Got blonde hair. That's all. Need to do more summer nights pages. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you around chats, I think. Monday, I'll be back. I'm gonna think of everything I'm supposed to say. Yes. I wish I could have pink hair. Actually, I would probably go with the bluish, the chillish green, that moss, that like sea foamy green. I would probably do that. Maybe purple. Anyways, take care, everyone. Blessings, and I will see you around next week where we can get some more stuff done. Bye. Oh, thank you, Kenny. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Bye.